Okay, so basically what I want to talk about is, if you put it on, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
This is, 6 human needs, okay? Like we've heard about this stuff or these 6 human needs so many times already. Maybe just like in short detail, but I think there's a lot of important stuff behind it. First one, certainty. Second one, variety. Third one, significance and love and connection. As I said, we're gonna focus on the personality ones, the first 4 ones the most, because they apply. In a way, I think they're first you have to understand those 4 before you can understand the other ones. Basically, we all have that. The difference is just in a way that 2 of them out of these 6 actually are the most prevalent in each and one of us. So like it's different from me to you to anyone else. But 2 among the 6 are usually in each the most important, or they're like prevailing, so to say. So for example, not only like 2 are the most prevailing, also another thing is they're contradictory to one another. So the first and the second are contradictory, and the third and the fourth are actually contradictory to one another. So sometimes we actually do something and we kind of lose the other thing because we crave for something but we don't get the other thing. I'll start with examples. Now it was just like basic theory, and the examples are maybe gonna help us understand everything a bit better. So basically, certainty, like we need to be certain about like what's going on around us. So right now we're certain that this floor is not gonna cave in, that we're not gonna like fall down and just like fall into the lava or whatever. So that's why we're all like sitting calmly and you're actually able to listen to me. If you would be uncertain, variety / uncertainty, so that's like the contradictory need. If you would be uncertain, right now if the floor is going to cave in, you probably wouldn't be listening to me. You'd be like, am I going to be able to make it just through this session, through this like class or whatever? So that's how I would explain the first value. So basically people that are certain or like have a strong certainty as one of their most prevailing human needs are most likely not going to take a lot of risks. They're going to focus on being certain. And people that like variety or like uncertainty, so basically where there's variety there's also / uncertainty, or you can put in brackets. And people who like variety or uncertainty, they're going to be more inclined to taking risks, to like doing different things. They're probably not going to be able to sit in the office all day and just do the same thing over and over. They're probably going to like to do things that are like different. Third value, significance. Basically significance, we all need it in a way. Actually, as I said, we all have these values, but they're just like a bit different. Like, so some are most important for someone, and for someone else they're not as important. For significance, I would say that some people gain significance by driving a really nice, fancy, fast car, or having a lot of money and being able to show that off. And then some people are going to actually be able to just go fine with getting significance and not needing love and connection, because they already get so much of this significance by being seen in their hot and awesome fancy car and not needing to get a lot of love or connection from other people. And love and connection are very interesting, and there's 2 values together, because sometimes what we do is in life we're like we've been, for example, hurt in love, so we had like a negative experience, and that's why we resort to connection. So basically we don't want to go to love because it hurts us in a way, or we feel hurt, so we're going to resort to connection. So we kind of hang out with friends more. We try to socialize as much as possible and kind of compensate not having love. We're going to settle for connection. And then again, what's interesting and a good example with significance would be the third thing that I wanted to mention before was some people gain significance, for example, by having a fast car, or let's just say some people gain significance by having a lot of money and being able to show it off. And some people gain a lot of significance by doing the exact opposite. So someone can have a lot of money, but by not showing it off and presenting himself as a really humble person is actually gonna give him a lot of significance. I'm not sure, maybe you know someone like that, or this example that I wanted to mention. So the same like significance, certainty, uncertainty, all of these can be gained in one or the other way. And if we put all of these into practice, you can use these to kind of apply to yourself. Maybe some of the examples that I mentioned, you're now able to kind of see yourself in a bit, or someone that you maybe know very well. And these values in a way kind of help you to sometimes understand people when like you have no idea why they did something or why they will do something. So you can kind of predict what they're about to do and how you can make it easier for them. I'll just finish off with an example that hopefully it's a classic example, but maybe it'll be well, applicable for you guys later on. How it can be contradictory in a way is someone that has a young guy or an older guy that has a lot of money will work really hard to gain all the money to be able to show it off and gain a high sense of significance. And but he's actually going to do that just so he can gain love and connection. So we often do things to get something. So that person is actually driving a fast car, showing off his money, thinking he's going to get love and connection, but he's just raising his significance. Maybe sometimes even scaring away the people, or not kind of scaring away the people that he cares about the most, and losing love and connection. And when he loses love and connection, he realizes the significance didn't help him, and his money situation or goes bad, or he kind of starts to sabotage himself. So being aware that you have two strong values that are kind of contradictory to you personally or to someone else, you can understand yourself and others better, and in that sense know how to, in a way, not sabotage yourself and have more quality life.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thank you.